All right, what is up, YouTube? MK40 here. So we have quite the chunk of miscellaneous news that I wanted to cover today because this is some really interesting stuff, quite honestly. So the next V-Jump promo is going to be called Machina's Metal Crunch, or Machina Metal Crunch, and it's designed to work with the new Machina structure deck. And basically, this little guy here reminds me of Gearframe. Now, if you've noticed, Gearframe has been the only card that has been missing so far from this archetype. So they really did good at blocking this out. But what we do know here is this is another level 9. They really want to bring this synergy level for this higher ceiling, per se, for this deck, relatively high. So I'm hoping that this is a searcher because we need something else here. Alright, like, we need more Machina named cards, because it's very clear that you want to remake the archetype at this point, and you haven't done a really good job at doing so just yet. So, I do want to point out that it's definitely an interesting possibility here, that this will be a searcher for the deck. We definitely don't have any spell cards yet, I've noticed, revealed so far. I think that they've done a pretty good job at holding back on that stage, because they're like, oh yeah, we want to, give you guys a good power-up, or a good, upgrade later on down the way. Also, the fact that it's level 9 here, definitely, piques my interest a little bit more, because that means we have access to VFD, and anytime we can get access to the True King of all calamities, it starts to get a little bit spicy. I also think this better be a Cyber Dragon, or the ability to summon itself in the early game, or I'm not going to have a fun time with this. So, I'm just saying, it better be good. Alright, so, we also got the winner for the Collector's Pack 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Fossils. We did it! Yay! It's not Sun Avalon. So, Jim Crocodile Cook's Fossil cards take first place in the poll and will be printed in the Collector's Pack 2020. Further information about this product will be revealed in V-Jump and the official Yu-Gi-Oh website. But let's talk about these numbers here, alright, for a second here. So, we'll start down here at the bottom. Sid's Wheel Deck. Alright, nobody knew who the heck Sid was, I'm going to be honest with you. I looked at Sid, I'm like, who even is this guy? Like, why do we care about this? Debugger, by the way, Mr. Casual Francis, got 0.6% of the votes! Like, how neg do you have to be? Alright. Mr. Skip Boyle's Guts Master deck, same thing, 0.6% of the votes. This proves that nobody cared about this guy, alright? Like, poor Guts Master deck, you're never getting made anytime soon. Now, Fortuno's Shaman deck. Now, we didn't know a lot about it. We just knew that it was a deck that was made to support or exceed summoning. Alright, you would beam out additional monsters from the deck and things like that, but we only had 0.8% of the vote for this. Alright, like, that's pretty crazy. Now, the Crimson Demon's Familiar Abyss deck got 2.3% of the votes, which definitely caught me by surprise here looking at this number, quite honestly. Because it proves that people want more Abyss support. I mean, whether or not it's like Red Daemon support or not, like, people want this, alright? Mr. Magnum's Ninja deck had 2.8% of the vote out there. It shows that there's a very loyal following out there for players that want to support ninjas and want more support for this deck. But 2.8, like, I figured that this deck would be a little bit higher on the list, but, like, we really undershot this, actually. Sergei's Thorn Prisoner deck. Now, we've got a whole, like, 3 whopping cards out of this deck, a couple spells, I guess, and whatnot, but this deck only had 6.6% of the support. Alright, like, what actually happened here? Alright, Alice's Doll Part deck, this is about where I figured it'd be about 6, or, I guess 5 is fine, but 7.2% of the voting. Now, when we looked at her deck, when we went through all the cards, I did point out that a lot of the deck was normal monsters. And seeing that that deck was predominantly normal was not really a good thing. Alright, like, I don't know, there was just something about it, like, they're going to have to literally update everything in that deck if they actually want to bring it over here. So, I don't know, I get that people want to see it. It would be a really cool concept in my opinion, but yikes. Now, Blood Sheppard's drone deck. Now, this surprised me. I figured that Yako Tenma and Blood Sheppard would be reversed here. I honestly thought that the drone archetype would be much higher on this list. And I was not right in the least here. It is very clear that people want more Wicked support. Now, I don't know if you guys have read Yu-Gi-Oh! R, but Yu-Gi-Oh! R was from... It was its own story, but it involved Yugi and Kaiba. And the Wicked archetype really shined in there. Like, it was really cool. Now, people really resonate with, you know, the Wicked gods, Sacred Beast gods, you know, Raya and all them. And then the Wicked Avatar, Wicked Eraser. And then, like, they're fan favorites out there. So, honestly, it makes sense, like the Sacred Beast structure deck, that players want these cards. Now, Yako Tenma clearly is the worst of the top four here. You know, like Blood Sheppard's deck, for a competitive standpoint, it's got a lot of good support coming that could be made there, but we didn't get there. Now, we talked about in the Fossil video and in the Spectre video that Sun Avalon would be the better competitive deck. Alright, like, we knew it. We've seen how much support that Sun Avalon actually had. And then, everybody from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the fanboys out there, they really wanted Fossils. Now, it doesn't surprise me that Fossil won. It's just they're going to have to modernize a lot of these cards. Now, this isn't to say, though, that we will not see Sun Avalon, because they've proven to us that they're going to take information from these character polls, and they are going to design the cards we want to see. Looking at these numbers, you can bet your butt that we will see Spectre's Sun Avalon deck in the near future, and you can also bet that we will probably see Wicked support somewhere along the way here as well. I also wouldn't be surprised to see if drones get their archetype made sooner than later as well here. Definitely they will pull from this, as they have been in previous designs here. So this was a very good information gathering poll by Konami. They're not completely ignorant to the matter here, so do expect to see some fun stuff come out of this. Alright, so we're going to shift gears here. We have information on the Ignition Assault Special Edition, and there's just a lot here. So, we are getting Unchained Twin Sarama, Goki Guts, Cyberse Accelerator, and Goki Destroy Ogre. So, reignite the Dueling Fire with the Ignition Assault Special Edition. Each Ignition Assault will contain 3 Ignition Assault packs and 2 of 4 promos. So, let's talk about these. So, Unchained Twins Sarama. So you can target 1 Unchained card in your graveyard, except for Unchained Twins Sarama. Set it to your field, and then destroy 1 card you control. If this card is on the field, is destroyed by card effect, except by Unchained Sarama or by battle, you can swatch 1 Unchained from your hand or deck, except for Sarama. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. So, another floater, 1500 attack, not bad. Then we got Goki Guts here. So, this defense position monster can't be destroyed by battle. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. So, during your main phase, have Goki monster control, gain 200 attack. And if this card is sent from the field of the graveyard, you can add 1 Goki card from your deck to your hand. Just a searcher, I guess. Cyberse Accelerator. Hello. 2+ monsters accept tokens. During the battle phase, you can target 1 Cyberse monster this card points to activate 1 of these quick effects. It gains 2,000 attack until the end of the damage step. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase this turn. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated, and you can only use this effect of Cyberse Accelerator once per turn. Okay, so another little interesting clause here. And then we got Goki Destroy Ogre. 2 Goki monsters, or 2+ to make it. The first time each monster this card points to be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. You cannot swatch summon monsters for the rest of the turn except for Goki monsters. Also, your opponent swatch summons up to 2 monsters from the graveyard. Then you can swatch summon as many Goki monsters from your graveyard to your zones as this card points to, except Link monsters. More Goki fodder. It's also 2800, which is interesting. Other sparring information here. 7 duels or rush duel. You're only going to use 3 zones. It's literally speed duels. Then we got the art for the Blue Eyes, a White Dragon, the ultimate destructive beast. And literally looks like that nothing has changed here. Legendary dragon with high attack, its destructive might, which lets it crush any foe, is immeasurable. Literally same thing. It's literally just haha bling bling text text star star go go. I like the redesign. I'm just saying. I wish we had this in actual Yu-Gi-Oh! But what do you guys think about all the new stuff? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and well, I'm out, guys. Peace. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.